Hi there! In this video we're going to show you how to make your own kombucha. You're going to need a pot, a spoon, white sugar, boiling water, cold water, black tea, a funnel, glass jars, and of course your SCOBY. This here is your SCOBY, which is also called a mother. It stands for Symbiotic Colony of Bacteria and Yeast. This is your fermenting agent, which is crucial in making kombucha. Every batch that you'll make will produce a new layer of this SCOBY. The jar that you need to ferment your kombucha should have a wide mouth, big enough to fit your hand through, as well as a cheesecloth or a towel to cover it with. You want it to be able to breathe, but to prevent any bugs from getting in there. So first you need to boil your water. We'll put exact measurements in the description down below. Take your sugar, and you're going to want white sugar here because that's what feeds the bacteria and creates fermentation. Pour 3/4 of a cup sugar into your pot, and then add 1.5 liters of hot water and stir to dissolve. Once the sugar is dissolved, add 6 black tea bags and let it steep for 15 minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes have elapsed. Now remove your tea bags from the water and then add 1.5 liters of cold water. This will make a total of 3 liters of tea, but adding half hot water and half cold water speeds up the process instead of having to wait for 3 liters of boiling water to cool down. Of course, you can make a smaller batch if you don't have a jar this big, so just adjust the recipe accordingly. So now we're ready to turn this sweet tea into kombucha. Remove the cloth from your jar, which contains your SCOBY and some older unflavored kombucha from a previous batch. If you're getting your SCOBY from a friend for the first time, make sure you ask for some kombucha with it to start your own batch. So go ahead and pour your tea into the jar, cover it back up, and let it sit and ferment for at least a few days. How long it takes to ferment can depend on your home temperature and how sweet you want it. If you want it on the sweeter side, you can let it sit for about a week. But if you want it sour, like the kind they sell in stores, you can leave it for 2 to 4 weeks. The longer it sits, the more probiotics it will have. So there you go. It's so simple to make your own kombucha and much cheaper than buying it in the stores. Click here to watch part 2, where we'll show you how to bottle and flavor your homemade kombucha.